You know, there are three questions everyone is asking of you every single day. And it doesn't matter if it's your spouse, family member or friend, co-worker, an employee, a customer, or a person you just met. These three questions are keys to connecting with people. There was a survey done some time ago by HubSpot Research, and it showed that doctors, nurses, teachers, and firefighters were found to really be the most trustworthy professions. You may ask, Scott, what's the least? I'm glad you asked. They were marketeers, salespeople, politicians, and lobbyists. Why? Well, because it's so easy for us to feel that they're not for us. In our interactions with healthcare professionals and public service providers, we feel like they're there to help us. While sometimes with salespeople and lobbyists as well as politicians, it seems that, well, really they're only there to help themselves. When we feel like the other person is delivering a message without, well, care or credibility, and really there's no rapport, and without rapport, there's no possibility of a relationship. You see, communication is a two-way process. If we want to engage, connect, and effectively communicate with those that we're communicating with, well, we have to let them know that we're for them. And so how do you communicate that you're for your listener? And it doesn't matter whether you're selling a product or speaking to a crowd or maybe just offering some advice to a colleague. Your listeners have really three questions that you must answer before compelling communication can begin. Now, before I give you the three questions, just go below and check out my free guide, Connect for a Change. No matter if you're a business owner, entrepreneur, manager, or a leader, it will help you connect with those around you much better. So what three questions must you answer before compelling communication can begin? Well, the first question is this: do you care for me? You see, mutual concern creates connection. Les Giblin, a popular public speaker, said it this way: you can't make the other fellow feel important in your presence if you secretly feel that he is a nobody. Abraham Lincoln made the same observation in politics when he said this: if you would win a man to your cause, first convince him that you are his sincere friend. Human beings are relational by nature. We have a strong desire to connect, but we are often preoccupied with our own worries and our own needs. When we are able to show others that we are, well, genuinely care about them, we connect with them, and that gives weight to our words. The second question is, can you help me? Nobody wants to be sold, but everyone wants to be helped. This old sales adage reframes the perspective around selling. No one wants to be told what's good for them, and no one wants to be convinced, but everybody wants to be better with what they've got. In his book, Presenting to Win, best-selling author and coach Jerry Wiseman explains that often people who try to communicate, they focus on features of their product, service, or message instead of answering the question, can you help me? The key, he says, is to focus on benefits, not features. He says it this way: a feature is a fact or quality about you or your company, the products you sell, or the ideal you're advocating. By contrast, a benefit is how that fact or quality will help your audience. When you seek to persuade, it's never enough to present the features of what you're selling. Every feature always be translated into a benefit. Whereas a feature may be irrelevant to the needs or interest of your audience, a benefit, by definition, is always relevant. You see, your listeners might not care what it is that you're sharing with them, but they definitely care that it will help them solve a problem. And when you reflect their needs back to them, you reinforce that you do care for them. And question number three, can I trust you? You see, trust is the foundation that makes rapport, communication, and connection possible. It may not be easily built, but it does pay exponential dividends in relational value. We all know that trust is the foundation of all relationships. And in fact, public speaker Jerry Gitomer put it this way: trust is even more important than love. You see, trust is what love is built on. In this day and time, it's so hard to gain people's trust, but it's so easy to lose it. I've heard it said we are depositing trust in people's trust accounts. Every day we're trying to find ways to deposit trust into the accounts of our family members, our friends, colleagues, teams, and customers. However, unintentionally, we can make a withdrawal of trust, and that can be detrimental to our relationships. Showing people every day that they can trust you really is a way that you can show them that you can help them and that you do care about them. You can connect with others if you're willing to really get off of your own agenda and start thinking about others. And try to understand who they are and what they truly want. If you really want to help people, connecting becomes more natural and less mechanical. It becomes really a part of who you truly are. Connecting is all about others. Are you looking for ways to become a better connector and a master communicator? Today, download my guidebook, Connect for Change. Comment below if you like this information and really subscribe to my channel for more content. Until next time, keep moving forward.